Are you a smoothie lover? I am definitely a smoothie lover, so much so that I got profiled as a smoothie person yesterday, and I'm perfectly accepting of that. I will identify as a smoothie person. I ordered a bunch of food yesterday from La Comprita, is a delivery company here in Puerto Rico, and since I have a sprained ankle, getting around on crutches is pretty inconvenient, so food delivery was the best way to go. And this was the first time that I had ordered from them, and the owner, admitted that he profiles people. So I wanted to show you today the ingredients that I usually use in my smoothies. So I'm gonna start out, I really like these Suja organic drinks. I'm a little bit obsessed. This one's lemon, ginger, pineapple, and I ordered a bunch of them because I like to use them as the liquid for the base of my smoothie. I also use sometimes like a carrot juice, or I actually made my own cashew milk yesterday, which I like to do because, to be honest, it's really not that difficult. I found a pretty reasonably priced, it's called Tribesta, I think is the brand. It's a milk maker, and you don't have to soak the cashews or whatever nut you're using. You don't have to you don't have to soak them overnight. You can just put them right in. Tribest. Yeah, there's one called Almond Cow, a little more pricey, but this one is smaller and a little easier to work with. And so yeah, I like making my own milk, and then sometimes I'll just use that as the base for my smoothie. But I had some granola with the milk this morning, so I'm gonna change it up and use a different base instead of the milk. I like to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar here, organic. Want to make sure you're avoiding any chemicals, pesticides, antibiotics, all the above. And then I also like to add in, so these fruit packs are in the frozen section. They have quite a few different options to choose from. There's one, when I was back in San Diego a few weeks ago, I found that was a new one. It was called Tropical, and it was like avocado, kale, spinach, pineapple, mango, and peach, I think. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem that they have it here in Puerto Rico. That's, living in paradise, but it's not always paradise because you can't find exactly everything that you can back on the mainland. But these I really like. Also, they're the same brand as that tropical mix that I mentioned, Clovis Farms Organic. So this is a mix of kale, spinach, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. I think it might have banana too in it. So add those in. I caved and got a Vitamix a few months ago, and best smoothies ever. I wish I had caved and gotten one earlier, but that price tag is pretty steep. But when they have a sale, it's worth it. Definitely recommend. So I've got those in there, and then I like to add a little bit of extra organic spinach. This is Olivia's brand. I'm not a huge veggie eater, so I like to get my veggies in through smoothies. I love fruits and veggies in general, but definitely more so fruit. So when I saw a nutritionist a long time ago, when I was going through my Hashimoto's journey, she had noted that she saw that I was definitely more of a fruit than veggie eater. So I'm trying to continue on increasing those veggies. And then I've had a little bit of a difficult time finding good avocados here. It's interesting. I think part of the shipping process and maybe being in the sun too long, the avocados go bad, but they look absolutely perfect. So I've bought some from Costco before, and they just were awful. They had this like sour, pungent taste, even though they look perfect. So anyways, now I'm getting these organic avocado mash, which little container. You know, they can be used for anything really, but I just usually put them right in the freezer when I get them, and then they're ready for to be put in a smoothie. So if you like avocado, which I hope you do, because if you don't, you're missing out. I'm really sorry if you're allergic to. I met someone who was allergic to avocado, and oh, that's just crushing. So got that in there, and then this might seem really bizarre, but I was at this little cafe in Mission Beach where I used to live in San Diego, and I saw on the menu they had this smoothie that had banana, cacao, coffee, and some other things, but then it also had cauliflower in it, and I was like, ugh, that does not really sound very good. But the truth is that you can't really taste it. It's more for the consistency, to give it a little more thickness, and another way to get veggies in. So don't knock it till you try it. Just like to add a little bit of this for consistency. I don't even know if I need it in this smoothie, but see how it goes. Smoothies are kind of trial and error. I just kind of get creative, and depends what I'm in the mood for and what I have and whatnot. And then organic ginger. So that suja juice that I put in as the base, it's lemon, ginger, pineapple, but ginger is really good for you, very cleansing, and just like to add in a little bit to the smoothie to give it a little zing. So I take the ginger here, and then I just peel it. I also had at a yoga festival, they had here the Carnival Yoga Festival, a woman was making like lemonade but mixing ginger in it, and it was kind of like a slushy, and it was so delicious. So just, you know, very refreshing. And yeah, it's not really peeling that well because it's probably won't. Okay, so I have my little piece of ginger here that I peeled, and I'm just going to throw it in, and now I'm going to find the lid and go ahead and blend her up. So let's see how it goes. Get the lid on. There we go. Okay, so there you have it. Turns out a little dark because it's the mix of the berries and the greens. But still delicious and nutritious. Cheers.